Hi, my name is Felicia Kath. I'm a part of the instructional technology team here in East Baton Rouge Parish School System. And today I want to share with you how to do your page setup when you're using Google Slides. The first thing we want to do is we want to leave presentation mode and go into the edit mode so that you can actually make adjustments to your presentation. So now that we're in our edit mode, the first thing that we want to do is we want to think about what platform are we going to be displaying our presentation on. So let's just say that we're doing a traditional presentation. I would go to File on the main menu bar, and once the new window opens up, I would scroll down to where it says Page Setup. Now, the size that you just saw is a standard size, and when we say standard size, that is best used when you're using multiple devices, such as like if you're going to do a presentation for Facebook or for the social media platforms, then you may want to make adjustments to the size. And so the standard is one of the sizes that really works well on those platforms. If you are just doing an in-person presentation, then you could go with the traditional 16 by 9 widescreen, and that looks just like this, which is probably the size that you are used to seeing when it comes to creating presentations. You can also, if you may need or possibly need a little bit more space, instead of doing 16 by 9, you can do 16 by 10. And once you have selected it, you click on apply, and you can see that it has a little bit more height to it than it had before. Let's go back to File, Page Setup. Another thing that you can choose is that you can go custom. So you don't have to base it on what they already have set up. You can decide on what sizes you want your slides to be, and you can go into page setup in order to make that happen. So let's just say if I wanted it to be the size of a framed picture, I can do 10 by 8 or 8 by 10. If I want to do the size of a sheet of paper, I can do 8.5 by 11. And this size is really good when you are creating interactive notebooks or digital journals. So now the pages are the slides are the same size as a sheet of paper. And then that way, if you decided you wanted to print things out, then you wouldn't run the risk of cutting anything off. So changing the size of your presentation slides is extremely simple. Again, all you have to do is go to the menu bar, go to File. Once the new window opens up, go all the way down to Page Setup. And then here with this, when I would say you would open the window using the little arrow on the side. And so you can decide if you want to use the standard 4 by 3, the widescreen 16 by 9, or the extra widescreen 16 by 10, or you can determine whether or not you want to go with the custom route. So in the drop down, you would select which size you want to do, or if you want to create the size, create the size that you want to use. Here, inches may be a better representation or visual of what you can use, but you have other units that you can use. You can go by pixels, points, or even centimeters. Once you've placed all of that information, you just click apply, and you have your new sizing of your Google Slides.